Yeah, well, I don't know. You wanna stop by later? Maybe I'll go to fix something tea. You wanna grab something from the street and bring it home? But, yeah.
Hey you all, my name is Dreamy and today we're going to be talking about how to rate someone's lower region areas. I mean, honestly, a rate can apply to anything, so whichever origin of the body. These tips are going to be for any gender as well, and I'm just going to show and tell you how I rate and the things that I look out for. You can leave them, take them, but this is really just more of an educational purpose for anyone who wants to get into sex work and they're needing to understand these type of things. Like, this is the video for you. So let's go ahead. There's different types of rates that I offer. I will do like a paragraph, that's just your basic, rate, where they tip $15 for me. I charge $15 right now. And I just write like a paragraph. So nothing more than like 4 sentences. The next one will be a voice memo. Again, nothing more than like 4 sentences. Maybe it's a minute and a half long, but I will charge $20 for that. And usually OnlyFans, and I don't know, I'm not entirely sure actually about Fansly, but OnlyFans does allow you to record your voice and talk back through messages. So it's just kind of like a fun way to mix up the rate and make it a little bit different. You also have your lingerie rate, where you just put on some lingerie and you take a video of your body while you're rating. That video again is a minute and a half, maybe 3 minutes long. You can also upcharge videos like that if they want to see something particular. If they ask for any request, since they are going to just be seeing you, like a spin of the body, charge that, add it on. And then there's also a nude one, which is basically the same as the lingerie. The lingerie I charge $25 for, again, minute and a half, 3 minutes tops on the video. And then also same with the nude, I charge that $30, $35. All right, next one. Okay, first thing that I look out for is clean hands and nails. If they have gum and everything all in their nails, I will note that and dock a point for that. I try to, well, first off, let me just say this. Let me just say right now that none of this is meant to be shameful. Then I don't ever want to rate someone and they feel like shitty about their, lower regions or their private parts. That is not the goal here. That is not how I ever want anyone to feel. This is a safe, accepting place. And you will be accepted no matter what size you are or whatever's going on down there. The only time that I will have brutal honesty or even shaming is if it's asked. So that all of that has to be consensual. So when I say that someone's hands and nails aren't clean, I'm not like dragging them in it. I'm just like, yeah, I do think that you have a little bit of dirt in your nails. Like, I just kind of wish that your hands were a little bit cleaner. Or even just for the background, like I can kind of see that your room is a little messy and it's a little distracting. It takes away from, the actual, what I'm actually supposed to be rating. So those are things that you can absolutely look out for. Hair preference, I personally love hair. I love a bush. I'm going to dock you points, okay, if you have a bush in hair. If you're shaved, it's okay, all right? Again, no shaming. Like, it doesn't mean that I still don't like whatever's going on down there. I just wish that it had a little bit of hair, okay? So you can dock a point for that, or if you don't like hair, dock a point that. I like it more trimmed. It's not doing it for me. So you can, well, don't be too mean, but sometimes I do like it. So If they want like a little sass, you can give it to them. I personally too, I don't actually dock points for this, but I always like to give credit to when I see, this is more reference to men because it's usually who I work with, if they're uncircumcised. If they're uncircumcised, you're getting a point, okay? I'm giving you a point just because I like it. I know you had nothing to do with it. It was not up to your decision whether to keep it or to lose it, but you're asking me and I'm giving you an extra point because I really like uncircumcised. So again, preference. And honestly, it's not something that I would dock a point of just because I think that like some uncircumcised men have been like obviously shamed. We've all seen the Sex and the City episodes. So I personally don't like, if someone's uncircumcised, I'm not docking them a point because of that. Oh, angle of the photo. Sometimes the angles are weird, you know? Sometimes they are like you can't see the balls at all. I will dock a point if I can't see the balls. If you're gonna have me rate you, I want to see everything, okay? Don't leave anything out. Even if you have to send a few photos to give me like a real good idea, that's great. I don't like too many photos being sent though. If you're sending me like 10 photos or like 7 photos, 5 photos, 5 is honestly like 10, like I'm docking you 2 points, okay? Because I just had to look through all of that and what the fuck. Like there's probably not one single difference between any of those 10 photos. 3 is usually like the max, especially if they want to send you different angles. And then if they send multiple photos, I will, you know, most definitely point out the one that is my favorite and maybe some that they didn't need, or the lighting on this one's really bad. Sometimes I swear they'll send you some like over the toilet. Like I don't really want to see the toilet. I'm docking you 2 points just because of that. So again, not too shamey, but most of the people who are getting a rate, they really like some type of criticism, I feel like. So you will be surprised if they think that you're being genuine and honest in the rating, how much they will pay again just so that they can try again. And that's a lot of fun. That's a nice dynamic. Just like, okay, let's see how much better you did. All right, when I first started, I would do I would scale it as if it were like I was grading a paper. So I would give them an A, or I'd give them a C, or something like that. You can do that. I think most people, when they rate, they're on like a 1 to 10 scale. I don't think I've ever rated someone under a 5, to be honest, because that seems like pretty cold, unless of course they want like SPH, which is small penis stimulation. Other than that, you know, I've never docked anyone under a 5. And I think that's it. That was a pretty quick video. Yeah, I would love to hear what you all like. Should I add something? Should I take it away? Am I being too particular? Like, what do you like to, you know, judge? You can comment down below. Other people can see this. I do want to like create more of these things because I felt like when I started, I didn't have any of this information and I had to Google everything, which is totally fine. Like if you want it, you'll do the things that you need to do to get it, but I just want to make it easier because sex work has offered a lot to me and helped shift me in my life, so I'm sure it will help you. Some of you all do the same. Okay, bye, love you.